Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of the daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, truly, forever and ever, my baby. Okay, so I don't know why I'm hearing forever, my lady. It's like a dream, okay? Somebody could be falling in love, okay? Or about to. I don't know. Maybe you might need to think about that, maybe assess that a little bit more, see if you guys' values and beliefs are lining up properly, okay? This is what I'm hearing. So, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So, this is an Isis or an Ish reading, okay? So I do have notes, of course, but I'm gonna get the overall energy first. Okay, we got Archangel Uriel right here at the bottom of the deck with the Archangel of Mental Makeovers. So maybe you're experiencing some sort of mental makeover, some sort of higher heart activation that's unlocking your unlimited potential at this time. I think you're choosing to live your life to your fullest potential. And I think that this trust is drawing a lot of different experiences and support to you at this time. Isis is saying it's a baby step thing though, and just make sure you're really using your discernment in a major way at this time, because you're on the rise, okay? And when you're on the rise, there's always somebody waiting around, with the sniper rifle, like, oh, that bitch nigga, she rising up. Let me shoot her down one time. So don't allow people to like shoot you down, or affect you. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you choose to react to and what energy you choose to be in. Okay, what's the overall energy? Beautiful. We got wild roses, okay? It's like you are wild, okay? You are not to be tamed. This is what I'm hearing, okay? I like Isis's energy today. We got the 3 wishes, okay? So I feel like you're very lucky, everything that you wish for, anything you put your mind to, it's really working for you, okay? You are very psychic, my love, okay? And I think now there could be some drama playing out around you, okay? And the Black Swan card is all about allowing the drama to play out while you're just over here like wild and free, like just dancing. Like just pretend like you got your headphones in and you can't hear shit nobody is saying because you're focused on enjoying your life and dancing to this music, okay? So it says your wild energy is taking hold. You truly are blooming where you are planted and you look amazing. Okay. It says the rose symbolizes love, beauty, and protection. It is often referred to as the symbol of the Virgin Mary. Now add in a little wild energy and you have a tiger by the tail. Okay. It says wild rose represents positive energy you cannot control coupled with vulnerability, so your vulnerability is going to be very important, even if you're not being very vulnerable with others or people around you, that make sure that you're still being very vulnerable to spirit so you can stay tapped into the higher heart activation that you have experienced, in order to operate out of that ultimate potential type of energy. You have to be very soft and open and vulnerable with the divine, okay? It says a wild rose blooms where its seeds land. The environment may not be ideal, but the plant dares to thrive and be beautiful at the same time. So your environment may not be ideal. It might not be exactly where you feel like you should be or where you even want to be, but it's not stopping you from blooming, it's not stopping you from thriving, it's not stopping you from being the beautiful soul that you are. So just like be wild and free the way you want to be, as long as it's within the laws of the universe, as long as you ain't hurt nobody. I'm here, we just trying to party, we ain't trying to hurt nobody, just want to party, okay? So it says, this, my dear, is the essence of the intuitive life. The vulnerable rose petals, the vibrant colors, and the imposing thorns combine in infinite divine wisdom to form a flowering plant that survives and thrives in unlikely environments, okay? Perfect. It says, with this card, Your guides congratulate you on surviving some tough circumstances to become a beautiful wild rose. It is all right to allow your wild energy to be in full bloom. When it is in when it is in right balance, it serves an important purpose. Wild energy is about explosive life force, and it can be a beacon for others. You are flowering right now. You are full of creative, unpredictable feminine energy. You are a divine wild rose, and your angels applaud you. Come on, let's give it up. Let's give it up because you are doing the thing, okay? Right now, you are holding so much wisdom, this wise man type of energy, okay? This through type of energy is like spit it out, so I'm gonna keep it, okay? It says light initiation, great teacher awakening, and the divine magic. The divine teachers, they're a little wild. They like to have a little bit of fun. They're just not trapped in this little box because they understand that their experiences and the wild moments are the most teachable. You know what I'm saying? So embrace your journey, embrace your life, do what's fun, do what makes you happy, do what you're called to do, okay? And this really does make you a better teacher. It makes you more beautiful because you're growing right wherever the seeds land. You're going with the flow. You're doing what you need to do in order to keep this beautiful love in your life. With this sacred inner space, I feel like when you're wild and free and you're doing your thing, this really brings so much creativity to you. Like, you could be very sexy, okay? Because your sacral chakra energy is popping, baby. I hope you're not just sharing that and giving it out to anyone. You probably make people so crazy after you sleep with them, okay? And so this could be why Isis was saying, like, make sure that you're filling these new lovers out, these new people, and don't let your passion overtake you when it comes to like bringing new people in. Make sure you're bringing in people, who are like, see how this holy grail, it's got the Versica Pisces sacred geometry symbol in the back. It's like you're in this beautiful whole type of energy. So any other circles, that want to slide into your wholeness, like, that you guys need to have this common ground. That common ground, don't this kind of look like an eye in the middle, that common ground needs to be seeing things from a higher perspective. It needs to be, your angelic frequency and your connection to the divine. They need to hold that very same thing. They need to see themselves as this holy grail that's meant to overflow for the collective, or they're not going to match your energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why forever, my lady, it's like a dream. I feel like you are like, I'm hearing, we are dream girls. Boy, we'll make you happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are popping. Okay, your energy is great. It says, I got chills. Okay, we got the Merkaba activation. Okay, baby, you have been activated. You are looking so good, and you could be feeling very good, but you're on the rise. You are transcending. You are ascending. You are rising up. This what this Merkaba activation says, okay? You tapped into this beautiful crystal skull wisdom. You're seeing things very clearly, and you're really open to the divine healing, and it's got your vibration so high. Don't you stop, okay? Now they just make it a point to have me tell y'all, don't you stop. You keep it going. Okay, baby, you are the money and you will forever be that. And I feel like people are pressed, honey. They want you. Because you love yourself, and that's very attractive. You're healthy, you're vital, you're strong. And it says, my radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior, and everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try to penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. So you pressing folks too if they try your light, okay? But maybe try not to press folks so much. Let the fun, wild, spontaneous part of you out, and not like the negative spot, like, not like, don't have any like spontaneous outbursts or anything like that on a negative note. Like, let everything you do, like, have that swag that you hold in it. Like, keep shit very cool, keep it very calm and very collected, because I think that this just looks much greater on you, and also it will make your light initiation much smoother if you just keep things very positive at this time. What else, Isis? My beautiful sister. Okay, we got magic. It's a rabbit in a hat with a hat with a rabbit in it. Okay, so I feel like you just like ha ta da, abracadabra, bitch. Okay, abundance. So it says, I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with holy crap. That's unbelievable, and that's definitely where I am with it, Can you tell? I mean, I just love it, and make sure that you keep your confidence up. There's so many beautiful, good things coming, so many surprises. You could literally be about to be gifted a car or something like that. And it's very important that even in the times where you feel blind and you really don't understand, where you're going or how you're walking, trust the divine to guide you. Because, the bear's got this little mouse on the stick that's the eyes and the ears of the entire thing, telling him which way to go, guiding him along the way. It says, I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. And that's big ass facts, okay? Don't be a defensive wiener, baby. Like, it's so much more fun when you have that confidence, when you don't have that paranoia, when you just have, like, you just live wild and free and you know that magic is happening in every moment, This is what really attracts this abundant type of energy to you, It says, congratulations. It seems you're due for a little, which is crossed out, and it's replaced with an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already planted and ready to hit your, my bad, it's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert, So much magic going on in your life, okay? So for the note, it is from the Son of Sirach, of course, because they were all over this when I was reading it, okay? It's chapter 21, verses 13 through 16. It says, the knowledge of a wise man shall abound like a flood, and his counsel is like a pure fountain, baby. So your knowledge, okay, is abounding like a flood, okay? Like you are just infinitely abundant. I just showed you the Holy Grail, you are overflowing like this beautiful, pure fountain. It says, the inner parts of a fool are like a broken vessel, and he will hold no knowledge as long as he liveth, And I get this feeling like this is the energy around you, you're surrounded by people who are fools, okay? They're fools on the inside, okay? I'm hearing, look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel. Ah, you're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. That's Elvis, okay? I love that song. But, this is definitely what's going on around you, People whose inner parts are of a fool. And they are broken vessels, and they are not holding any knowledge, and they don't plan to hold no knowledge as long as they live it. So if they okay with it, you need to be okay with it too. It says, if a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it, and unto it, my bad, if a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it. But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him, and he casteth it away behind his back. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're giving your beautiful knowledge and wisdom to people who are going to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as people who don't understand it, or who feel like, like this displeaseth them, then as soon as they hear that, they take that knowledge and they throw that shit. They just discard it. It just goes in one ear and out the other, is what Isis is saying, So this is also another way that when you get to talking to people, when you get to giving them this advice, or when you get to sharing your knowledge, sharing your abundance, sharing this magic, when you get to being wild and beautiful all over people and they don't appreciate it, that lets you know that they are like a broken vessel and will hold no knowledge as long as they live it. People who wise, people who are on your vibe, people who really understand the way that this shit works, they honor and value your word and the things that you say and the things that you teach them and the magic that you offer. And they love the way you just grow wild and free and you stay beautiful just the way that they look up to you to be, you know? It says, the talking of a fool is like a burden in the way, but grace shall be found in the lips of the wise, baby, okay? So also, like, don't worry about the talking of the fools, you know. They're talking their words of negativity and hate and things that they say, okay? That's just a burden in the way. One that you do not have to take on to yourself, you know. Let them carry their own burdens of negativity. If they choose to be a broken vessel, that is their you know, that's their prerogative. That's what I'm hearing. I could do what I want to do. I love the way she's channeling right now, but it's their prerogative at the end of the day. It is a choice. If you want to be, you know, if you want to have that grace on your lips at all times, that's a choice. And I think that it is one that you have made, and this is a very powerful thing that you hold, that you carry, this knowledge, this wise energy that pours out of you like a flood, baby. Oh my gosh, it is blessing and healing every single thing in your wake. You know what I'm saying? Like, your neighborhood could literally be improving, okay? Like, the grass, the trees, you know, the flowers, they can be growing back very fast and just looking beautiful, looking lush, looking gorgeous every time you step out. And that is your beauty literally having an effect on your area. They could be like, you know, building new businesses and all of these different things. It could seem like your area is thriving. It's thriving off of your energy, off of it's thriving from the reality that you have manifested, that you want to see around you. It literally affects your neighborhood and things like that, okay? But there's a fool in your energy who wishes that you would stop growing so freely, that you would stop being so beautiful and, you know, being so wild. But that's not your problem, okay? Isis is saying, don't worry about that. Know that you're operating out of the proper knowledge and wisdom that you were always meant to operate out of. And a person who is a fool or a broken vessel will look at you and never see or understand that, because they don't even have the eyes to hear or see you and the beautiful grace that you sit in, okay? What else? We got Archangel Mary. It says, open your heart with compassion and enfold others in love, you know? So at the end of the day, just throw some love at it, throw some compassion at it. You know what I'm saying? See that ugliness on them and be like, God, you know, I don't know what they're going through, but, you know, should it be for their highest good? Could you bless them? Could you improve their life so they can stop attacking me? You know what I'm saying? Could you help them get it together? Could you help them grow in energy? Could you help them to find you in their heart the way that I have found you in mine? You know, talk to God right, baby, and get what it is that you need. And also get what it is that you need for others. You know, it doesn't always, like, when you see people on this negative energy, she's saying it doesn't always call for a negative response. It isn't always something you should turn your nose up at and frown upon. Sometimes it's something that you're meant to say a few words about, something you're meant to sprinkle with your magic and abundant energy in order to leave some healing there. A wild rose grows wherever its seeds are planted. So go around sprinkling your seeds like glitter all over these bitches and instigate growth within them, rather than, you know, giving them much attitude and giving them more reasons to hate you than they already have, you know. We got Archangel Jophiel, okay? Act with wisdom and use information for the highest good. You know, you're learning all of these different things about you and your power and this amazing energy that you hold, and you're coming into this great teacher awakening, you know. So really embrace that great teacher energy and let it be what carries you throughout the day. You know, let it be the thing that brings much more joy into your life. And really, I mean, if you want to piss them off, the best thing to do is pray positive prayers over them and smile at them, which is backwards, but it's big facts, okay? We got the Archangel Faith. You know, your faith is so important. This faith, this looking to the fire, looking to, you know, this beautiful bright light of God, like, that's what truly makes you invincible. So make sure that you keep this faith and that you included in everything that you are in, and really boost the belief that you have in yourself at this time, because there are some broken vessels who are trying to, excuse me, project this energy at you in a major way at this time. And that's that confirmation. What else? We got Archangel Lavender. It says, prepare for soul healing and forgive and release everyone. Everyone deserves forgiveness, even the nastiest, most fucked up of people, because at the end of the day, they deserve your forgiveness, because it ain't your job to judge them. What else you going to do? If you be mad at them, then that becomes something that's heavy on your heart, and that's what we don't want either. Unconditional love is the way. Of course, Isis would say this. What else, my love? But also lavender, she's saying, is a very, first of all, lavender's energy is beautiful, and it holds the same magical properties as like lavender oil or lavender incense, which I'm burning at the same time. Okay, there's lavender oil in the lamp, and there's lavender incense burning right here in front of me. It has this beautiful cleansing, clearing energy. It smells very nice and it smells very pretty, but it kills evil energies or lower vibrational energies all the way off. So when it comes to what energy you should walk in, Archangel Lavender is a great example for you to follow, because she's saying she allows others to fly. Like, it looks like she just released this bird that was broken before, like she's putting it in my head like she was just holding that bird and healing it, and then she released it out into the world. Sometimes you're around someone that you can't seem to get away, and then and then it's like they experience some sort of growth or some sort of boost in your life, and they just naturally leave because you were holding them in your hands, teaching them to fly again with that faith, like you led by example in some sort of way for them. So really have this trust and this effect that you have on people around you, because it's beautiful. Okay, we got the guardian angel, and always know that you are protected, you're guided, you're watched over. It says love yourself unconditionally and ask for help when you need it. Like, don't place conditions on the love that you have for yourself or others, is what she's saying. We got Archangel Amethyst, okay, with that clear your mind type of energy. But I did show you Archangel Uriel first with that mental makeover. I feel like you're really in this energy where you're purifying your life with the energies of love. You're preparing yourself for something better. And also your angels are helping to prepare you for this like more loving level of higher knowledge. Like, because you walk in this knowledge and because you carry your wisdom and you use your information for the highest good, you're being blessed with more. Yeah, we got Archangel Shamiel with her. She came out for every reading today. But it says, open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love, At the end of the day, I read something, and it said that Isis was unconditional love incarnate, and you are the very same way. She's saying your essence, the core of you, is programmed to react, to respond to the energies of love, to the energies of grace. She's saying like physical symptoms, like the glowing of the skin and like all of these different things, you feeling a lot better, you being high energy, you're, like you're not lazy, and all of these different things that really show on the outside of you the more you tap into those energies of love and grace. So just really pay attention to yourself and the beautiful changes that are coming with you. It's all a part of your abundance. She's saying it's all a part of the magic. It says Archangel Lavender is the twin flame of Archangel Micheal. She is his divine feminine aspect and shares his magnificent retreat over the mighty Himalayan mountains. Her gentle lavender light enfolds people in loving, purifying healing. When your soul star chakra is opening, expanding, and starting to light up, she approaches you to help you understand your gifts, talents, and ancient knowledge so that you can use them wisely, okay? So you're tapping into, like, this is a part of your light initiation that you're going through or have recently been through. A part of this great teacher initiation is getting the opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of what it is you offer to the world, a deeper understanding of your gifts, of your talents, and of the ancient knowledge that you really do hold. It says, although you may be ready to open your soul star chakra fully, it may be blocked by one or more ancestors or people you have met on your soul journey. If they refuse to forgive you, they hold back your spiritual progress, okay? So you're actually harming other people when you withhold forgiveness because let me see. Let me read it again because I had the thought, but I lost it. Okay, it says if they refuse to forgive you, they hold back your spiritual progress. And this goes against their free will. That's what I was getting at. Like people that don't like, even if people want to hold a grudge against you, especially if it's just some made up grudge that comes from you know, their inner feelings or whatever, however they may feel about themselves could spill over into how they feel about you. And then they'll hold this grudge against you and refuse to forgive you. And in that way, they kind of hold back your progress. But that only lasts for so long until they, rack up enough karmic debt to start to get this karma. It says, if they refuse to forgive you, I already read that. It says, as soon as you are ready, she will work with you during sleep to heal your soul star. Okay. It says, choosing this card indicates that you are ready to bring back the gifts, talents, and wisdom that you have earned on your soul journey. In order to do so, forgive everyone and everything that has hurt you in this life or any other. If you feel hurt or angry with someone, even though it may seem justified, ask yourself how long you are prepared to hold on to those emotions. A lifetime, 10 lifetimes? Let go now so you can purify your soul star chakra. I heard, and also your bloodline, okay? It says, strengthen your intention by affirming, I forgive everyone and everything that has ever hurt or harmed me in this lifetime or any other. Then Archangel Lavender can use her wisdom to persuade anyone who is blocking you to release you. So that's when I said it won't last forever, it's like that energy does cause some sort of block in your energy, but you have to meet that energy halfway. You know what I'm saying? With your lack of forgiveness and your lack of understanding about it. It is not just that person's lack of forgiveness that holds you back or has the ability to block your soul star chakra. It is your own. It's like you guys, it's the energy of the beef altogether, some beef that's probably fake or about something stupid. So Isis is saying, like, just make sure that you're willing to release so you don't affect this beautiful magic or this lovely wild way that you're growing, or ascending. What's Archangel Mary? The Ace of Wands. So the more open and compassionate you are, the more your new beginning, your new passionate beginning, your new spiritual beginning is set. It is protected. The more open and forgiving that you are, So just make sure that you remember that, that you remain inspired by the best things in life and just let the other shit just go away. What's Archangel Jophiel? The Seven of Pentacles, like, continue to act with wisdom and to use your information for the highest good, because that's bringing everything that you ever wanted to fruition. And you don't want to mess up your hard work, by entertaining the fool, by entertaining someone who is a broken vessel. Like, don't keep pouring into someone who's broken. If you think about it, a broken vessel, okay, think about a cup with a whole bunch of cracks, or, she's saying like a vase or a vase, it's cracked up. And when you pour water in it, all of the water or, all of the wisdom or whatever's being poured in it is just seeping out and leaking out through all of the holes that they have in their aura and their personality and in all of these different places. They're not holding anything because they literally can't, because they're not patching and healing things up the way that you are. So just be very aware of that's the only way it's going to overflow, is if you pay attention to the special cracks and holes that you may have. That's how you continue to hold that abundance and get it to the place where it overflows and fills the cups of others. With faith, you are invincible and believe in yourself. We got the King of Wands. You're like, this is the way that you are meant to lead by example, This is what makes you the energy that is in charge with this King of Wands energy, and also this makes it impossible for any lies, any deviousness, any prejudice, It says it says a liar or a devious person, one whose main focus is self-promotion, I feel like that's what you're dealing with. Okay, what's that song? He said, broke bitch only want promo. Fucked around, that's why I'm solo. Hey, so bitch, don't call me no more. Okay. So, like, we got emotional intelligence, period. Like, cut the cords, but also be in that place where you are forgiving of these people, you know? Like, just know that the only reason why they are spiritually broke is because they haven't healed to the place where they're able to have trust, where they're able to tap into the wealth of knowledge. And you never know, like, what they were taught. How did they get raised? You know, and sometimes it's your brother and sister, and you look at them like, who raised you? Like, did we grow up in the same house, in the same place, under the same circumstances? So that could definitely be a thing. You could be having some sort of issue with your siblings, you know, which is just black sheep energy. Like, you just have to realize that they choose to operate the way that they operate, baby. And all you got to do is be the emotionally intelligent one, be the leader, and it will pay off. Let's love yourself unconditionally and ask for help. Okay, we got balance with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you really have juggled things for so long, and now you ask the divine for this help. So you have to be willing to drop the juggling act and bring in more balance. This is what she's saying. And the only way to do that is to forgive and love as much as you can. That's what really ensures that you continue to walk in the knowledge of a wise man, you know, that you continue to be the wise man that you are, where grace is constantly falling from your lips. Let's purify your life with love and prepare for something better. The Ace of Swords, okay? And you'll also always have this energy of clarity. You will always have these new ideas, these new plans, and all of this intellectual ability. But it all comes from you keeping your mind very clear, you know? And I love how it came under this Archangel Amethyst energy. Protecting your own psychic energy by having trust and love for yourself and realizing the truth, which is that God handles all of it at the end of the day. And all you have to do is put it in his hand, forgive it, and release it to God, okay? For the best of you and everyone involved. What else? These readings is low-key getting longer. We got the Tower, okay? And we got conflict with the Five of Wands. So I knew I wasn't tripping, you know. I feel like maybe people could be trying to cause conflict for you. Maybe you feel like you always run into like some sort of tower or some sort of conflict with people outside of you. But they're saying it's just something that needs to be forgiven. Maybe even something you need to forgive yourself for. That will break up that energy of conflict, and it won't feel like such a tower, because once you break it up and surrender, you're going with the flow rather than being burdened by it, and it calls in, you know, this unexpected windfall of energy. You are the Empress. You are destined to hold this Ten of Pentacles, and the fools around you know that shit. It says foolishness, fear of the unknown, impulsiveness, poor judgment, risk, naivety, and inexperience, you know, like these people don't hold the spiritual experience that you hold, okay? But you are to be the strength. It says strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself, you know? So holding on to a grudge is literally like being unkind to yourself, is what she's saying. So even if you don't want to do it for them, do it for you. Let me see. She actually pulled out an extra deck for you. My cat came over here and just started doing that to this deck. This is a love deck, okay? So this could definitely be surrounding, like, I don't know, some actual lover. What's Archangel Mary? Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What's Archangel Mary and the Ace of Wands? No, get out. Don't walk in a circle. It says this love is true, okay? It says, I pray for you and for you, okay? So someone could be praying for you, could be praying for some sort of new passionate beginning with you, you know? But I think that this person that's praying for you to like receive you, you know, they pray for the best of you also. And I think maybe you can trust this love, you know. All this love be the best for you. So don't pass it up, 'cause she'll regret it. Ooh. You'll be patiently waiting to hear from you. So somebody is like wanting to contact you, maybe patiently waiting for you to reach out to them. And that could even be, this full energy or whatever. But I think you're very spiritual, you know what I'm saying? And you could definitely be ready to settle down. So I think you need to be more open to your harvest, maybe this lack of forgiveness that you could be exhibiting in certain areas of your life or for certain people could be in the way of the very thing that is the next step in your journey, okay? So just be aware of that. What's Archangel Faith and the King of Wands? We got maybe. Okay. I don't know. I'm hearing you so maybe, okay? You might be like real maybe, real like undecided when it comes to certain people, But the King of Wands, the leader of it, the very independent part of you is not indecisive, So if you find yourself like being so maybe, maybe it's because you're questioning yourself a little too much, or you just don't trust yourself to make this choice, Maybe you feel like you're being impulsive, or you're being too hasty, but you're just really not. You need to trust in yourself, in your spirituality, and in the authenticity of the love that you offer. I feel like you spend a lot of time praying for others as well. You could even be praying for your divine counterpart, or praying for new friends or whatever. But Isis is saying like they're not going to come in until this is handled. What's Archangel Lavender and the King of Cups? It says, I don't know how I feel yet. Exactly. So it's like they don't want to introduce new people into your life, Like you could, when it comes to these people that you need to forgive and release to these empty vessel type energies, like they literally don't know how they actually feel yet, okay? Like they're so out of touch with that healing light that is within them. And I feel like your healing energy, your forgiveness has the ability to like clear that up for them. What's Guardian Angel and the Two of Pentacles? I hope my mic can make it, okay? Because these readings been long today. It says, I'm too good for you, okay? So this could have definitely been someone who wanted to keep you juggling, who felt like they were too good for you. While you were giving unconditional love, they was always coming around asking you for help, So this is why you needed to cut them off. And I really get this strong feeling like you just really don't need to let them back in, Like I do get this feeling like they have changed spiritually or whatever, but I think that they're only changing spiritually because they have to, because they kept trying to come up against you with this, Five of Wands energy, saying the appearance. Maybe it's just the appearance of change. And it looks so good, and they could even be coming around saying that, like, oh, I've been praying for you and I pray for you. Like when people talk to me, okay, when fake niggas talk to me, they start talking about God and how close they are with him. And, it really makes me suspicious sometimes. If I'm being quite honest, okay, it makes me suspicious. Like, nigga, do you know who I am already? First of all. But Spirit was saying, like, that's just the God energy in you, it's going to make people try to meet your energy where it's at, like they can feel that God energy in you, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to appeal to whatever they feel, whatever energy they feel on you, whatever angle they could get at you at, they're going to get at you in that angle. So just be very careful, like, and though you're forgiving and you're releasing, don't be a fool is what Isis is saying. Don't step out of your knowledge and out of your wisdom and don't step out of your clarity of every situation to convince yourself that what you think is going on is not going on. That's one of the first things I said was use your discernment. Okay. What's Archangel Amethyst and the Ace of Swords? Because somebody playing these games, okay? It says, listen with your heart, okay? And it says, always sweet to you. So it's like, just because people come around and they always sweet to you don't mean shit, okay? Because that sweet could be fake. Just like some, she's talking about artificial sweetener. Like sweet and low, okay? They sweet and they low. They sweet, but they on that low down, low vibrational energy, okay? This is what she's saying. And their intention is to bring in towers and to bring in conflicts. So listen with your heart and don't build any hate for them or hold any resentment. Just know that they're lost and they don't know no better, okay? Even if they think they know everything, they don't know shit. And they got a fool. They are a fool for sure, trying to come for you, especially when you're experiencing this great teacher awakening. But like I said, I don't be trusting them. Like, I don't like, do you know who I am already? So it's that energy. Like, they know you're expecting some sort of twin flame union. So they want you to open your heart. Okay, somebody could be a Cancer. Okay, this Cancer wants to create conflict, and open your heart to some new person that can come in and cause conflict and cause towers in your life, because you already got rid of all the old ones that was coming in causing problems. And anybody that come in and causes this conflict, I feel like you cut them off quick. You're being authentically you, and that's the key. And it's really burning someone up. So don't trust this new love that's coming in. Know that they lay lying. They do not appreciate your honesty. They want you to shut up and stop being honest. And they might be gay. They might not even be interested in you and in that brand of whatever you got, okay? What else? Because there was another one. That was all going with the twin flame union, okay? It says manifest the love you deserve. And the best way to do that, she's saying, is to focus on God and allow him to bring in whatever it is that's meant to come in. You might be working on healing some daddy issues, okay? You could be a Pisces. It says fake people showing fake love, okay? It says I'm afraid to be hurt again. It says warning, side chick alert. It's a whole lot of stuff going on in the background. But that's because it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, and that make it act weird, okay? It says you need more time to heal. That's the point. So just take that time that you need, and don't feel like you have to rush into something, or, like, don't rush into anything. That's kind of what gets people caught up a little bit, when they just want to hurry up and have that thing that they want to have. But spirit's still growing the abundance, growing the magic. You're still like being wild and expanded. You ain't even done blooming yet. And that's the point of sending somebody in at that point of your journey, because they want you to be distracted. They want you to be going on dates with fuck niggas and getting confused, so that they magic will be able to work. So if you going on this date that they sent in and entertaining this person who thinks they're too good for you, that your confidence will take a hit. You know what I'm saying? And because they're confusing you, their confusion and chaos magic will be something that works for them. But that's out. Okay. This love is true, and I pray for you. His thoughts, okay? So you're definitely on somebody's mind, okay? It could absolutely be her thoughts, okay? Or if you're a masculine, you could be on a very masculine, feminine energies mind, okay? But, Isis is saying no. She needs that divine feminine energy, or she cannot have you. I feel like you could be dealing with people who really don't want to change, and they really don't agree with the way that you're harvesting this wisdom from your spirituality. Like, I think they thought you would fall flat on your face, but you're still keeping this hope alive, and it's stopping all of the ways that they're trying to steal from you. That's why you so maybe when you around them. You don't really know how you feel about these people, because they own some scandalous, sneaky, conniving stuff, okay? So in that case, we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we got Taurus, we got Aries again, we got Pisces, okay? Cancer came out, we got Capricorn, we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And we got Leo, of course. The gang's all here, ain't they? All right, what else? I don't know how I feel yet in the King of Cups. This should be having me rolling sometimes. Spirit be telling all on these folks, okay? We got occupation, I feel like they want you to feel like they want you to question your job. They want you to question your journey. But I feel like maybe you need to forgive certain things a little bit more, maybe you need to throw more forgiveness at it, more love at it. But I think that at this point, they're completely locked out, okay? But it's because of this unconditional loving energy that you're in. And even the way the reading was coming out, like almost like you were doing something wrong. Or like, even though the overall energy was so good, Like this fool, it's symbolic though, you know, like these people are trying to trick you, trying to convince you that you're doing something wrong, that you're not doing everything right. You know, they could be reporting you, calling your job and telling them you're doing bullshit, or, you know, clicking the thumbs down button on your videos and shit like that, you know, reporting you and shit. Like really on some very petty things, but you're being very protected from this, you know. And I think this is something that's not going unnoticed by you. Excuse me. So you're definitely aware of it with that burp, you know, and you have achieved this place of balance. But they feel like you're only separating, or you're not trying to work with them because you feel like you too good, like you too good. You could be somebody who was born with a lot of money that these false people went out of their way to take. Like, you could know somebody that's like spending all your money all the time. Like when they do you a favor, they spending your money to do it. So they're not doing you no favors. They're using your money to give you gift magic. That's wild. Okay, look, let's listen to your heart. And always sweet to you. Okay, the court and prison. Okay, so they're gonna go to court about this. But this never would have made it this far if you weren't in this energy of loving, unconditionally healing type of energy. So just know, like, that at the end of the day, spirit appreciates your honesty. And these people who like really don't know what they're into, who they love or whatever, you know, they could be trying to make you think you're gay, you know, or, you know, like, oh, because you ain't with no man, like, oh, maybe it's a woman. So they can send some sort of woman into you, you know, they can be like your first girlfriend or whatever. I already had my first, girlfriend, okay? So don't let them trick you, okay? Don't let them play these games. These fell out from the middle. This can have something to do with the house, okay? I feel like you could be the good lady or you know, the good man. I feel like some rich person that could have been in the military left you a lot of money, okay? I feel like you've been expecting certain things to go on with your family for a long time. Somebody could be ill and you could be getting ready to receive some sort of pleasant letter or some sort of communication. Maybe your actual true flame could be coming in, you know? But they know this, okay? Like they're trying to like slide in some sort of trick here. But there's no tricking you. Like I said, you are beautiful wild roses, okay? And if they come for you, they finna catch all the thorns. What else? We got murky thoughts, okay? They got murky thoughts. They plotting and planning and scheming, and they're not going to be prosperous when it comes to trying to cause conflict and towers for you. There's nothing but good news coming your way with a pleasant letter again. Like this is what Isis really wants you to know and really wants to warn you about. I know it's sort of roundabout how she did it, but I actually kind of appreciate it because it made me understand the energy much better, you know. Like they're trying to lay it on thick, you know, like, oh, you know, you should forgive me and you owe me all this love. And I thought you was emotionally intelligent and I thought you was a leader, but they not forgiving. They're not in the energies of unconditional love. They could never judge you. They need to sit down. If you ain't on, sit down. What else? We got the good Lord, okay? The good Lord has placed you up here in high honors. And you will have success in love, you know, real for real, pure, authentic love in any way that you wish to see it, you know. When it comes to your children, your family, your friends, your true soul family that you were always meant to be surrounded by, you will be prosperous because these people finna go to jail. They think it's a fucking game, though. They finna go to jail. They already be secretly going to court and talking to the police. But still out here trying to paint this picture like you a false person. When you are beautiful, gorgeous, and rich. You filthy rich, I promise you. In real life, you are rich. And they just mad because they can't steal, okay? So stay with the journey, okay? Look at this unexpected money under that in a funeral. Because it's a death coming to a very big illusion that has been being, you know, painted for you by the people that you know and love the most. What's the final thought on this, beautiful? We got the magician, okay? They think they are like master magicians, okay, with the Hierophant because they're Masons or they have some sort of like Masonic ties or connections, some sort of secret society energy is real big here. And they just really are trying to affect your clarity, by trying to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, but you ain't doing nothing wrong. And spirit is watching every single little thing that they're doing. And it's like you be catching them cold, okay? You are so good. You better trust your psychic impressions, okay? Because you catch them every single time. Because nothing but grace falls out of your lips. Even if you just cuss 20 times in a row, you still spitting that grace. Because it comes from within you. It really doesn't matter like what you say. It does matter. What you say definitely matters because you are a master manifester. But it's all about the intention behind what it is that you say. And I think you have nothing but the most purest intentions, and you really are focused on the right things. So just know that all of this is working out for you. Isis is saying, like, we'll fight for you, okay? Like survival. Are you insured? Yes. By survival? No, I can't take that ride. So be careful also. Don't be like taking rides with these false people that's calling you like, oh, I've been thinking about you. I miss you. Oh, you should let me come through on this day or that day. Nah. Okay, what's the final thought on this? We got transformation and we got the Queen of Candles. Okay, so we're reading the negative version of the Queen of Candles. We're going to read it like it's in reverse because that's the directions. Give you a little bit more about these people. It says the queen has grown dispassionate. I just said this in another reading. It was a whole nother card. It says the queen has grown dispassionate and apathetic. She cares little for the worries of others and does not share her true feelings. Her coldness may come from a recent disagreement or betrayal. Is there a way to rekindle her warmth? I feel like this person just might be a lost cause. I don't feel like they really ever held the amount of warmth for you that they always acted like they were holding for you. And I think there's a whole bunch of other people involved in this shit, lovers and other family members and all kinds of shit going on here, like, and they still operating out of this place where they have these very murky thoughts, and it's calling very murky energies into the body. It's festering. This is what Ice is saying. She says it's festering within. It says transformation is a card of endings and beginnings. After Thackeray Binks fails to save his sister from the Sanderson sisters, they curse him with an immortal life as a black cat. Through this transformation, Thackeray is trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of guilt. Is there something you cannot move on from, or have you finally found release? And I really get this feeling like you found release. But I think that this person's energy, like, of guilt and of, like, dislike for you, their lack of forgiveness, like, even affected the reading to where I was saying, you need to just forgive. You need to just, release it. But I feel like this is something you absolutely are doing, have done. It says, as one thing is destroyed, another is born anew. Even when Thackeray is turned into a cat, he chooses to defend the black flame candle and ensure the Sanderson sisters do not return. You too will face a great destruction followed by a great renewal. Allow the old to pass and the new ideas and opportunities to move forward. By accepting them, you shall become greater, So like I said, you're only getting better and better. You're only getting more wild and more expansive and blooming more and more. And it's a problem, but not for you, okay? So don't worry about it. Just know that this forgiving work that you have done, this releasing, okay, it's calling all of the truth to you and exposing a lot of different people in a way that they never thought they would be exposed. They thought you would always be in the dark, or you would always be asleep to what was going on around you. And Isis is saying, like, there's a real need for you not to focus on that, only for you to focus on this chariot energies and allow, with the 10 of potions, your ancestors to, give out this karma or whatever, to deal with these false people the way that they see fit. You just focus on, standing tall with this feminine energy and being abundant. Because they really fucked up when they lit the black flame candle and thought that they was finna sacrifice you and your virgin pure energies. They played a dangerous game, and with the 5 of pumpkins, they lost. They're out in the cold and you're in. They wanted an energy swap. Well, whoop, there it is. Okay. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.